Hey everybody, I hope you are wearing a vest, jacket, maybe a tunic, because that is what we're covering here today. Guys, maybe you've heard of this game, but what is Tunic? It is a delightful little game where you play as this little fox guy. And, you know, it might be obvious to some of you. It may not be, depending on your background with games and whatnot. But this is obviously a Zelda-like. But it's a Legend of Zelda-like that does things a bit differently than you might find with, like, A Link to the Past or something like that, you know? So you play as this fox who can jump around, has a stamina bar, as you can see in the bottom left there. Whenever you dodge, you do have a stamina bar. I just got this wonderful sword that I can now chop bushes and grass and everything with. Previously, I had a stick, and you'll see that in this menu here. All I had was this little stick. Whoops, we'll get to that in a second. See this stick? That's all I had. So that was kind of annoying. So this is one of those games that is all about exploration. I had to really work to get that sword there to replace the stick. The stick they kind of just give to you at the beginning of the game, and it's very weak. You can take out weak enemies with it pretty easily, but you gotta do a lot of dodging and rolling, you know? Now with this sword, I was definitely taking dudes out without any issue whatsoever. So in this game, it's mostly about exploration. You are exploring this, like, as I said, Zelda-esque world. We're gonna get this treasure chest here. I was not able to get through there until now. Because I needed the sword, and it looks like we got some kind of pot or something. Is it a pot with fire coming out of it? Like, what am I looking at there? Well, I keep accidentally hitting the back button here, guys, but we're going to take a look at this here. Another thing that you are collecting in Tunic are these interesting, like, old school manual pieces of literature. You can see here, for some reason, we're starting at page 10. So the game kind of starts you off in the middle of the instruction manual that they give you here. And they don't give you the whole manual right off the bat. You don't know anything about the game when you start. They kind of just start you in the middle of nowhere. You run up, you grab a piece of this manual, and they're like, boom, here's what you'll see. And that's all you get. I think I've collected 3 or 4 of these so far. But as you keep collecting them, they keep sort of unlocking parts of the gaming puzzles, so to speak. So I unlocked this one. It lets you know, like, we need to ring the East Bell and we need to ring the West Bell. I think we're heading over to the East Bell because we headed over to the Hero's Grave, and they give you little clues in the manual, which I think is pretty fun. You can see where it says Hero's Grave that there's a little sword icon as the second symbol there. And you can even see that they give you other clues here where the fox is reading the little piece of paper there. It says page 28, but obviously we haven't unlocked page 28 yet. So it's really cool that they kind of tease you with these little secrets and things that you'll unlock in the future. You're like, what is page 28? What could it be? I don't know. We'll find out later. But they show you these other things too. LT is for locking on when you're fighting. RT is for using your shield. We haven't gotten the shield yet. We're still very early on here. I think we're just under, maybe just about an hour or so. Like, I know this is very early in the game where I'm at, but I gotta be honest with you guys, it's taken me a little bit of time to kind of feel this one out. We'll get to that in just a second here. But yeah, they're showing you the target lock here. So yeah, a very interesting and cool little instruction manual that they put into the game there. So yeah, as I was saying, this game has taken me a little bit to feel it out because it really threw me off with the fox here. That he was, like, super, super cute. Everything in this world, as you can see once we go out here, is just super cute looking. Like, look at all the grass and the bushes and stuff. Even the enemies are cute. Look at these little guys. We're going to take them out here. Now that we got the sword, wow, we can take those guys out with one hit. We got to watch out for these guys because they can shoot us. But yeah, the game really throws you off by giving you this very, very cute aesthetic. Like, you play as a super cute fox who's in the middle of this super cute world, but it's a very unforgiving world. You got to be very careful because if you take it lightly, you are definitely going to die. I've only died once so far, but it was like one of those situations where I was like, oh my god, what I've got to do. To get this sword, I actually had to run through enemies and, like, sort of plan a way to sneak by them, and not even stealthily, just kind of like let them reset, open a door, get past them, you know, while the guy is chasing me, and then I grabbed the sword and turned around and took him out. It was very action-packed. which I was I was not expecting for this kind of game. But yeah, it's taken me a while to kind of like come to grips with this game for what it is. And I feel like now that I'm hitting the hour mark and I got a sword, that I'm kind of more feeling like what this game is, where we're heading now. But yeah, it took me a good hour to kind of figure that out, if that makes sense. Okay, so down here we do have some pots. But you do collect gold too. I don't know what the gold is for just yet. We haven't used it. But what's interesting down here, we got these two guys who are definitely going to chase us at one point when we get down here. And it looks like behind them is a little secret passage to check out. So the thing we could do here is we could either run out and go explore outside first and come back to that later when we feel more confident. And this is a completely new area. I haven't been here yet. You can see that there's some kind of like little hook shot thing you're going to get here. This is one of those games where I definitely wish I did not watch the trailer, because I did see the hook shot in the trailer. It was like, oh, okay, I know that that's what you're going to be able to get later. Oh, God. Oh, my God, okay, we're being swarmed. This is why I said you cannot take this game lightly, because now we have all of these spiders coming after us. Can we get away? Oh, Jesus. And they're not going to fight each other. Okay. Oh, my God. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This game is not messing around. Dodge back. Dodge back. Dodge back. Oh my God. Take him out. Okay. Should have stayed in this room in the first place. Do you see all those spiders coming after us? My God. And that's why this game has been really hard for me to gauge, because it's hard for me to understand like whether I should be in that area or if I'm completely underpowered. From when I got this sword and I was running around the enemies to get it, I was in a situation where I was like, should I really be here right now? Is this the place to be? And then once I panned over and I saw that the sword was where where it was placed when I opened a door, I was like, okay, this is where I need to go. But the game really... Oh, this is a secret little passage here, isn't it? But the game really throws you off that way. It's one of those games that, like, really makes you question, like, okay, should I keep exploring this area or should I not? Because when you die, you do leave behind a little fox soul dude, and you need to collect that fox soul dude to get your money back. You will lose a gigantic portion of cash if you don't. Now we got some kind of a potion thing. Alright, so now we have this... and we have this, and I have no idea what they do. And it's hard for me to want to experiment with stuff because you only get 2 of these and 2 of these. So I'm at a situation where I'm like, man, what do I really want to use that? I almost don't even want to put it like on a put it on one of the face buttons here to use, because I feel like I'll accidentally hit it. That's the other thing too, just so you know, in this menu it's very old school Zelda, where you can assign your weapons and other things to your face buttons, which is, pretty cool. It's a nice little homage there. But now that we've gone through this area here, I'm not even sure where we should be going. All those spiders came out of nowhere. If we go back down there, we're going to have to run again. Because I do not see, like, a way to go. Okay, I do see a spider over there, so maybe we're just, like, not ready for this area because there's no hook shot or anything. These guys are hanging here, so maybe I'll take care of them first. Okay, they're done. Those guys are not so scary now. They were pretty scary before. But what are they staring at here? This is like some kind of crumbled up thing here? I don't know. I do also want to talk about how beautiful this game is. As you can see, it's a very gorgeous looking game. And that's what really has drawn me, and I know a lot of other gamers, to it. All right, we're gonna chance it here. We're gonna run through here and just see what we can find. Okay, there's a hook shot thing. There is a ladder here. Okay, climb the ladder. Since the other part of the game has taught me that running around enemies and getting away from them sometimes is a reward, we're just gonna go for it here and go explore. East Forest. Have we been here? Oh, wow, so that all connects. Interesting. We're just, like, back up here now. Okay, well, we're gonna hit the little save point thing here. Okay, cool. I didn't know that you could actually... I didn't even know there was a path here. Okay, well, we know for now. If we want a different route to get around to that area, though I'm not sure which one is harder or easier. Okay, we got a guy here. Oh, he got me. He got a piece of me. Oh, back. Dive away. Dive away. We're going to use our drink. Little drinky drink. Oh, my God, that was almost death. And I'm pretty much out of stamina. Sheesh. That was not a good round, was it? You see, there's a couple more dudes over there. You can run up here. Oh my God, look at that one guy with the shield and everything. Maybe you can't see him because of my webcam. Look right above my webcam. He's like this giant rat-looking dude. My God. Okay, I think we could take one of these. Okay, a couple hits on him there. Dodge back. Hit. Got him. The question is, like, what is over here? There's another guy up there. He's going to see me as soon as I come up here. He's not. It's interesting. Take a swing. Oh! Go down. We'll fight him down here. More room. Come on down the ladder. That's interesting. I feel like these guys have chased me up and down ladders before. Okay, well, what happens if I go back? Will they reset? So that's one of the other things, too, is like kind of playing the game's aggro system here. Making the enemies reset. They can still see me from over here. Okay, so now they reset there, but as soon as I walk back over here, they're gonna know. Yep, there we go. But we're gonna kind of run past them again. We're gonna go up the ladder. We're gonna ignore them. I could have swore those guys went up or down a ladder at one point. So this was the kind of stuff that I had to do to get the sword. I think you're gonna be doing a lot of like, I'm not confident that I would call it sneaking or stealthing around. I almost feel like I would call it kind of just like cleverly dodging, running about. You know what I mean? Like sort of like duping them, I guess you could say, because you're not really stealthing. I mean, they could see what we're doing. Oh God, there's no way for me to get down here though. So that's another thing. When you get up to these areas, you cannot fall off of them. You are stuck up here. So you got to just like kind of figure out how you're gonna get away, what you're gonna do. Oh, that was not good. Okay, we killed him. Get down. Get down! Okay, so the real question is, do I want to go through here, or do I want to go back to the save point and get some health back? Let's go in. Let's just see what's going to happen. Maybe there's a save thing in here. Sometimes you get into the areas, and they give you a save thing right off the bat. Okay, that title thing needs to go away. We're going to hit this. That is going to create a ladder. Nice. Okay, so we made a shortcut. Excellent. Now we're going to open this. Okay, so we got a piece of something there. I'm assuming that's going to be health once we collect enough of it, maybe? Because it says 1 of 3, so I guess if we collect 2 more, maybe that'll give us another piece of heart, maybe. Alright, so I'm a little paranoid here. I'm going to set this to Y. I'm assuming the berry... Yeah, it's going to be health. Okay, let's take a little portion of health and let's continue on. Oh boy. Okay. This is what I was afraid of. Well, we have... Whoops. I keep hitting the wrong button. Back to me is like an inventory button. And I don't know if I can remap that, but I might want to. Alright, we might try a few items here. Oh, jeez. Okay, that ain't good. Oh, we can freeze him. That's cool. Oh! Okay, so these are bombs, and these are awesome. Oh, get away from me. Didn't get him. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, we had him close there. We had him close. Whew. And here we are. Here we are. So I'm curious to know how much of the stuff we did saved through or not. Okay, so that's there. I'm going to leave those guys alone. This guy I can take out without much problem. Like, am I going to have to run up and re-unlock that door? That's my question. Doesn't look like it. Okay, but I won't have my bombs, but I do have a refill of health now. Okay. Okay, cool. So the items I used are gone. So if you use those items, there they go. And there, you can see my fox soul there. Oh, jeez, that guy. He's got some range. Okay, we're going to take that guy out. Okay, so we just got to kind of pick at this guy. Oh, Jesus. Hey, that was nice. Yeah, okay. Well-placed bomb. I'll take it. Give me my gold. I've heard that. Okay. Whew. Heart is pumping on that one. In we go. What did we unlock here? Yay, look at that. We got 2 containers that we could fill our health back up with. I'm good with that. I'll take it, man. So we get that as an unlock, and as we go up here, so yeah, you guys just experienced like the rush of what this game is all about there. That is what Tonic. That is what Tunic is. I'm thinking Tonic because I just unlocked it. That is what Tunic is, guys. It is that, like, explore, find a thing, figure out how to, you know, get around and get past it. If you could get past it, I imagine there's going to be definitely be some areas I'm going to be beating my head against, like trying to figure out, you know, what I'm doing or whatever. I'm just looking around here for secrets. But I think that piece right there that I just showed you, finding that boss and getting through that and everything, that is a really good summation of what Tunic is. And we're going to find out where we're at here in just a moment. One other tip I'll give you here, too, is that if you use your stamina, or rather your sort of like dodge ability, uses up stamina, but then if you hold dodge right after pressing it, press and hold it, a little guy will run like this, and it does not use your stamina. So that is something very, very useful when you're running away from enemies and whatnot. Oh man, I'm kind of scared to see what's in here. What do we got? Oh, this is the Belltower itself. Strike it, yeah. Whoa, ring strike. There it is. Ding. Alright, that makes me happy. I feel like I've done something in this game, you know what I mean? Alright, so we got some stairs over here. Oh, there's just a chest. Okay, we got some gold. Ooh, this is okay, this is a loud area. Apologize for that there, guys. Did not realize the sound was going to go up that high in this area. Ah, so that's what was up here. I actually didn't explore up these stairs previously. But let's take out this dude here. And if we look at the instruction manual, let's see. East Forest, Hero's Grave, and Guard Captain. So we didn't explore everything we could over there in that area, but we explored enough to ring the bell. So I feel good about that. So if we go back out this way, we're going to go back out to sort of the starter area of the game, which is, as you can tell, also quite beautiful. And what's cool now, though, is that we can actually unlock this next area, because previously we could not destroy bushes to get through. And we can pick this up. Check this out. And then it adds a page to our manual, which looks like, yeah, that's 28. So you remember earlier when this guy was like page 28, and I was just talking about that, like what that could be. Here is page 28, and it shows the whole world, which is pretty cool. So you can see here we have, let's see, 2 East Forest, which is, okay, so it does actually put you, it's going to be hard to see, but where we're at, there is like a very tiny little fox head, like a colored in Tunic fox head there to show where we're at. So now we are going to be heading over to the West Garden to ring the other bell tower, it looks like. But, yeah, guys, that's Tunic in a nutshell. I think that's a really good look at it. Like, it's just over 20 minutes of the game. I think that shows it off really, really well. Excellent music, too, by the way. Just want to point out that I really like the music. But I'm really enjoying this so far. Like, I like Zelda a lot. It's a series, you know, that me and I know millions of other people really like. And this is sort of like a play on that, but it's a much different game too. It's a bit more challenging, I would say. It has you doing things that you don't normally do in Zelda, so it kind of takes that formula and does something a bit different with it. You know, the fighting is much different. It's a little bit more from what I saw people talking about. It's got a little bit more of that Souls feel, Dark Souls. Like, I know we don't want to mention it, right? But it does. Like, you got to focus your attacks. You have to dodge at the right times to get away. The bosses seem like they're going to be a lot more powerful than you are at the moment. So that's all stuff to keep in mind when you're going into this. And keep in mind, like I said, like at this moment then, at a 20-minute mark here, I'm probably close to the hour-and-a-half mark playing this. The first hour of this, it took me a bit of time to kind of like get the feel of the game, because I was expecting more Zelda, and that's not what we got here. But I am really glad to see that this game turned out to be what it turned into here, that it actually turned into a really fun game, because I remember talking about this during an E3 whenever they unveiled it way back when. And now here it is. It finally is here. Oh, geez. I don't think I even mentioned it at the beginning, but I'm playing this on Game Pass. So if you guys have Game Pass, you can go play this right now for free. I believe it's on PC and on the console. At the moment, though, I believe you can only get it on Xbox and on Steam on PC. Looks like on their website, it is coming to itch.io. It is eventually going to come to Epic, and it's going to come to GOG, and it will be coming to Humble. Whether it comes to PS5, PS4, any of that stuff, I have no idea. But at the moment, it's on Xbox and Steam. So that's where you're going to have to play it, I believe. But guys, that's Tunic. It's a really cool little game. I'm really digging it so far. But guys, just want to say thank you for watching, and of course, I'll see you all in the next one.